What's up, guys? It's Mama Dad Head, and I am back with another Team Build Tuesday. So today I wanted to give you guys some tips on how to navigate the daily survival road. I really have different strategies for daily survival road and tournament survival road because it's very, very different. But today I wanted to talk just purely about the daily. Okay guys, before I start with my examples, I want to show you that I am at legendary level 317, so there will be some changes if you are lower and with how things work, but normally my dynamics stay the same in general, just with a couple differences. One being reflect zombies. Now if you're a legendary and say the zombie has 3,000 health, you hit it and it hits with 20 because it definitely has a lot of defense behind it, then you're not going to get a lot of reflect damage back. You might get like 1 or 2. But if you are on a bronze stage and you take in a 6-star that has an ample amount of health but does an ample amount of damage, then you risk killing your toon in 1 hit. So if you can hit it, you hit the zombie with say 2,000 damage, then you definitely risk killing your own toons by accident. Or, like we like to call it, lockdowning yourself. Because it never fails. He nearly, almost always kills one of his toons. But that being said, let's start the examples for daily survival road. Next week, I will be doing tournament road, so I can give you better pointers for how to navigate that. I do them very differently. So the first tip that I want to share with you guys is about stun zombies. So sometimes, even with an excellent team, it can be harder to kill some of the stun zombie levels, especially when you get higher up in the legendaries. So basically what I do, as you can see in enemy challenges here, there is zombies and there's like little barricades, and then to the side you can see that there's stun. So I'm taking in this trainer team that you can see has crit weapons equipped. So I do this so that I can get all of the stun zombies out of the way first. And it's okay if they die, and you have ample amount of smaller 2-star and 1-star toons, so you can get all of the stun out of the way so you can take in an actual good team and charge their adrenaline rush and maybe use it on a later stage. So see, it kills all of these, but it's not a big deal because you have a large amount of these, or you can collect a large amount of these, and you don't have to revive them and use your kits. So let's go back in and take in a new smaller team. Actually, let's do this. So let's still take in red. Oh, whoops. Okay, and let's take in these crit weapons. Go ahead and do this one more time. Get some more of these zombies out of the way. Try and get that last stun zombie out of the way. That's really all you're worried about in this case. Okay, perfect. All of the stun zombies gone. So now it's not a huge deal when all of these guys die. And this tip can definitely come in handy because you definitely don't want to lose one of your amazing zombie teams on the very first stage. That would definitely be horrible and definitely be discouraging for the day. So let's go in, and I'm going to bring in my good zombie team now. So let's take this team in and get these adrenaline rushes charged up, because it's definitely beneficial. This is probably the best tip to use, and it doesn't matter what level that you're on. Try and charge your adrenaline rushes. If you do not have to use the adrenaline rushes, then don't use them. Don't waste them on a level that you can pass or you think you can pass. Wait and see if there is a harder level that you can save it for. So that Michonne is already ready to go, so I can definitely use that if I need it in a future stage. Alright guys, so this is what I was speaking about earlier. This is a perfect example of a place where you can charge these adrenaline rushes. So let's go ahead and see. Now he's stunned. Now he can't even heal. But if he would heal, you know, it's not a horrible adrenaline rush. It's something that you can definitely recover from. It's just a 4-star Glen. So I'm going to go ahead and kill him off. But as you can see, I'm very close on all of these adrenaline rushes. I have 4 of them already done, and 1 is 6 away. Alright guys, the next tip that I want to talk to you guys about is making sure that you build your team in the best possible way to defeat this level. Sometimes I can get that it gets frustrating and you just want to get it done, you want to throw in a team, but sometimes that doesn't always work. So reflect damage isn't that big of a deal, like I said, when you're up in Legendary, because you don't hit with a huge amount of damage, but stun can definitely get you. So in this stage, you can see I can use yellow and blue. So definitely, because this is zombie, you want to take in a good crit team, but being that they're stunned, you also want to try and take in a toon that can recover that. So I'm going to choose my crit lead, Rick, and I'm going to put in this Dr. Stevens because he gives crit, and I'm putting in this Jesus as well. He also gives crit in his adrenaline rush. So this guy I'm actually going to use, where is he at? I'm going to use Trip, because Trip has all teammates regain up to 50% of their max HP and recover from all penalties. So this guy gets rid of stun. So of course, let's go in and make sure that we are using crit weapons. Okay, perfect. Now let's try out this team. So as you can see, I have a Zeke ready to go, which is good. I can go ahead and add some crit. So there was only 2 stun zombies on here, which is always great. And when you take in crit, the zombies are easily defeated. Okay, so let's do some defense on him. So as you can see, I now have a stunned Ezekiel. Now, one toon I'm not exactly worried about with barricades blocking in the zombies, but if I get multiple ones, which I might here, then I will definitely use it. Alright, so as you can see, there are these 3 stun zombies, and now a lot of my toons are stunned. So in this next round, I can just use Trip's Adrenaline Rush, and easy, not stunned anymore. So make sure you keep watch on your Adrenaline Rushes and see if you have any toons like Trip. I know that another blue toon that does it is Blue Eugene. He recovers from it, so he is great to have in a stun zombie team. So as you can see, I am now taking in a team that I was using before, except with the exception of this leader Morgan, because I was having some difficulty defeating this. But I know that now, since I've gotten it down to just these 3 characters, I can go ahead, use Glenn's Rush and Confuse, use Shiva and kill this Negan. And now this other Shiva is nearly at her rush already. So I can go ahead and use that. And now she's stunned as well, so that's perfect. Stunned again, even more perfect. And then when you're down to this last Bob, if he does get his adrenaline rush, he's just a healer. It's not that big of a deal. So as you can see, since I charged a lot of my adrenaline rushes early on, when I didn't exactly have to use them, they really came in handy in this particular situation when I had a green-red level. I didn't really want to take in toons that I was unsure if they would die or not to begin with. You know, a red hitting a green can obviously do a lot of damage on Legendary SR, even on 6 stars. So since I saved them and waited and got a team, this particular team, down to only 3 toons, nearly dead, I can now charge all of these adrenaline rushes and be good to go on another level. So this particular level normally causes me a lot of issues because, as you can see in enemies, it is part zombie and part human. Now, as far as blue goes, you really need blue against human enemies. Against zombies so much, it doesn't really matter. But I don't exactly have a good team that I can use for zombies and humans that's blue. So what I'm going to do is go in with a little team. I'll take in these yellow, and I'll take in a blue, why not? Put in crit weapons. Okay, so let's get some of these zombies out of the way. And ideally, you want to get it down to like 2 or 3, because in levels like these, it's really hard to defeat zombies with non-crit tunes and weapons. So now I'm just gonna wait. I want all these people to get killed. Okay, last one down, so let's go in and build a better team. Actually, guys, let's go ahead and try this team. Let's try and get this Zeke charged. Let's put another stun weapon over here. Yep, and for this Zeke, let's make sure that I have his crit weapon on. Okay, so all I need is 1 hit and he will be charged. And as you can see, like I said, without crit weapons, it's super hard to kill any zombies. Alright, so this next level, I can go ahead and hit his adrenaline rush to make him stronger. Let's go ahead and attack some of these. Whoops. Go ahead and confuse her as well. It's perfect when they're not doing that damage on you. Okay. So let's go ahead and make sure everyone's health is up and charged, and all of that damage can definitely be taken easily. Now these particular Michonnes, as you can see, can do a lot of damage. So on levels like this, you have to really be careful, because she can wipe out entire Andrea teams easy. Okay. See, a little unleveled 3-star doing so much damage to a 6-star Shiva. It's crazy. Okay, so since this Rick isn't that deadly, I can go ahead and again charge my adrenaline rushes. And I have nearly everyone ready to go again. Alright, let's see what the next stage holds. Okay, let's go ahead and use this same team and attack. So let's go for the Glen. So I can use my adrenaline rush here. See the huge damage that she can do. Perfect. Even better. Right, let's go ahead. Oh, nope. Got stunned, so I don't really need to use this. Alright, let's go ahead and hit his adrenaline rush. Not bad, not bad. Let's see, is he ready to go? Not quite, but I have all of my shields up, so it's not a problem. That's the great thing about these 6 stars, is oftentimes you can take in the same team to multiple levels and still be able to beat it because of some of the skills they have, like the double guardian. Alright, go ahead and set off his adrenaline rush. Use my Shiva. Use my other Shiva, and he is already gone. I remember this level used to cause me so much trouble, but thankfully with the Shivas, not anymore. And 2 stuns works wonders. Let's go ahead and use him, use her. I just think it's so funny to look at how strong some of these characters are when you know that normally they wouldn't be. I know that it's fixed that way for Legendary, but it just makes me laugh sometimes. Because I go into a level and I have all of these 6 stars get beaten so easily by an unleveled 3 star. It makes me laugh. I wish that they would change it so at least that when I get beat, it's by an unleveled 6 star and not completely putting me to shame with an unleveled 3 star. So again, all adrenaline rush is charged up, so good to go for the next level as well. Alright, so last level, and it is 2 waves of zombies and 1 of humans, and this is actually pretty great. So I'm going to go ahead and take in the team that I was using earlier with some slight modification to it. Let's go ahead and use this Ezekiel. Get this Earl of Michonne in and Norma. Actually, I'm going to take in this Michonne. She's not quite leveled, but for zombies, she will do fine. Plus, I'm really using her for this adrenaline rush. So she does 250% damage and minus 45% attack and 45 defense for 1 turn. So 1 enemy and all adjacent to it, which can definitely help you a lot. So that's why I have kept her. So let's go ahead and put some crit weapons on some of these. Alright. Perfect. Now Earl is nearly ready to be used. And you guys know I charged him on that first level. And I'm very happy I did. Let's go ahead and use the Michonne. Perfect. Earl already almost charged again. So I can go ahead and use him. Use the Michonne. Perfect. This helps so much. I don't know how I lived without that green Michonne. I don't know how I was able to complete Survival Road. I really don't. It's a miracle that I lasted that long without her. If you guys haven't seen that video when I pulled her from the 30-day crate, I don't exactly know where that is on my account, but I nearly cried. Alright, so let's go ahead and beef up the entire team. They're probably going to die, but it's okay. So let's use this Michonne. Go ahead and use Norma. Go ahead and use this Michonne. So a lot of damage has already been done. Hoping their leech life doesn't just bring it all back. Okay. At least I can get some of these smaller characters out of the way. Yep. And that's what I was worried about. These guys can be, yep, super strong when you hit them. And just gain all of their stuff back. But if you can get a couple out of the way, then most likely you will be okay. Let's use his rush again. That guy is already healed, so yeah, they're gonna take out my whole team like that. Oh, I thought he did adjacent damage for some reason. I don't know what I'm thinking today, guys. For some reason that Michonne still isn't down. That's funny because she's the weakest one on the team. Alright, so perfect. This is the last stage for the daily. And it's perfectly okay that I had these tunes die, because now I can take in the good team and get these guys out of the way really, really fast. So let's put in my Shivas. Actually, I'm going to put in this white. Okay, go ahead. Where's my beautiful Zeke at? All right. Perfect. Do this. And gone. So that's how I normally navigate my daily survival road. Obviously, it varies day to day, and I want to start doing like a blog for you guys, or a gaming vlog. I don't know. Are those a thing? To show you guys how I defeat certain levels in daily, because it does change all the time. And sometimes it's hard, and sometimes I do just like give up after the first stage. So if that's something that you guys would like to see, like small videos of me doing Survival Road and extra tips along the way, please comment below, because I would definitely do that for you guys. Next week, I'm going to be talking about Tournament Survival Road, which I handle very, very differently than just normal daily survival road. I would never take in a smaller team and get wiped out, because that takes away a lot of points. So I definitely handle the two very, very differently. But that being said, hopefully you guys really enjoyed this video today. Hopefully I was able to help you guys out with some stuff maybe you didn't know before. If you still have questions, please comment below. I would absolutely love to help you with it. But that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And like always, guys, like and subscribe. Bye.